Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Long Letters. If you're new to our channel, please do subscribe and follow us for more videos like this. I propose I'm not going to marry someone like you. It's hard to start this letter without rambling, without feeling the weight of every word I'm about to say. I never imagined I would ever write a letter like this, yet here we are. The truth is, I've been thinking about this moment for a long time, gathering my thoughts, trying to find a way to say what's been suffocating me for so long. It's funny how life works. When we first met, I was certain I had found my forever. The way your laughter filled the silence in my world, how your touch made everything feel right, how every moment with you felt like a perfect chapter in story I never wanted to hear. And you were the dream I had been waiting for, the love that was supposed to carry on my thoughts. But somewhere along the way, things began to shift. Maybe it was when I noticed the way you looked at me when you thought I wasn't paying attention. Eyes full of judgment. Full of assumptions, or maybe it was when the little things that once made me smile began to irritate me, and the closeness between us began to feel more like cruel bridge. And then there was the moment, that devastating moment, when I realized that love I thought we had was no longer there. Oh, don't get me wrong, you still loved me in your own way. But it was a love that had become so entangled in expectations, in the roles we were supposed to play, that it had lost its magic. We weren't us anymore. We were two people trying to fit into a story that no longer made sense. I see it now clearer than ever. We have been living in a fantasy, not the kind of love story that sustains, but the kind we tell ourselves because we are too afraid to face the truth. And the truth is this: I'm not the person you need me to be, and you're the person I need to spend the rest of my life with. I have been asking myself why it took me so long to come to this realization, why I ignored the signs for so long, but now I understand. I stayed because I was terrified of losing you, terrified of the idea that everything we had, everything the thought we had, we just a dream. But more than that, I stayed because I loved you so deeply with all my heart, and the thought of losing you felt like losing a part of myself. But there comes a time when love isn't enough. Love doesn't fix everything. Love doesn't make up for what's missing. And love certainly doesn't change the core of who we are. I have realized that despite the passion, despite the tenderness, despite everything, we are not right for each other, and that is the most painful thing I have ever had to accept. I can hear your voice in my head, the words you have spoken countless times. We are meant to be, you and me, forever. I can feel the weight of those words pressing on me even now. But it's time to face the truth. I oppose everything we have built, and I'm not going to marry someone like you. I'm not going to live a life based on what we think is meant to be when deep down I know that the foundation has cracked beneath us. But here is the twist, the plot that I never saw coming. All this time, I have been blaming you for everything, everything that went wrong, everything that hurt. But as much as it pains me to admit, I know now that it wasn't just now, it was me too. I let myself lose sight of who I'm, of what I need and what I deserve. I let myself settle for a version of love that wasn't real. I think back to the early days when we were as uncomplicated, full of joy and laughter. There was so much potential then, but somewhere along the way we lost ourselves and we were too afraid to admit that we had outgrown each other, that we were both lost in our own illusions, too scared to break free. Now I'm choosing to break free, to walk away from the story we have been writing, one that has hurt both of us more than we can admit. I'm choosing to find myself again, to stop pretending that a future with you is the one I want. And as much as I loved you, maybe still do in some corner of my heart, I have to face the truth. Goodbye, my love. And thank you for listening. Thank you for showing me what I'm capable of and what I'm worthy of. It was never meant to last forever, but I will always be a part of them. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe.